All right. Welcome to another deep dive. You know how this works. You bring the source material and we take a deep dive into it to really get the most out of it. And today we're talking about something something everyone wants more of, attractiveness.
Oh, yeah, this should be fun.
That's right. And you know what I really love about the source you sent in? It's this YouTube video from the Daily English podcast. I love how they approach this topic. It's not just about superficial stuff.
It's not just about looks.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
It's really about those inner qualities that really draw people in. And the cool thing is it's stuff that works no matter what language you speak or what culture you're from. You know, it's universal.
Totally. It's like they've cracked the code for being magnetic, and it's not about what you'd expect. It's fascinating stuff.
So get ready for some surprising insights because did you know that a bowl of oatmeal could be your secret weapon?
Oatmeal. Really?
That's right. Or how about this? A brisk walk in the sunshine can instantly make you more appealing. What do you think about that?
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so let's dive into the specifics. And the video starts off with a really interesting example. They talk about this morning routine, right? Starting your day with some fruit and oatmeal and then going for a walk outdoors.
Interesting. But what's the reasoning behind that? Like, what's the connection to attractiveness?
Well, they're talking about cultivating this feeling of vitality, you know?
Oh, I see.
That inner spark
Like an energy.
that people are just naturally drawn to.
So instead of just showing up, you're bringing this positive force with you.
Right. Imagine you walk into a meeting and you're not just looking good, but you're radiating this energy and confidence.
Yeah, I can see how that would be attractive. People pick up on that kind of vibe.
Absolutely. And it's not just about appearing confident. It's about genuinely feeling good.
Yeah.
Because when you actually nourish your body and get your blood flowing,
That changes everything.
it totally does. It affects your mood, your posture, how you interact with other people.
Like a chain reaction.
Exactly, a chain reaction. You feel good, so you look good, you act more confidently.
And that in turn makes you more attractive. It all connects.
That's it. And the video then goes on to highlight something that I think a lot of people overlook, and that's hygiene.
Hygiene, okay.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Shouldn't people see past appearances and appreciate us for who we are on the inside?
Right. Shouldn't inner beauty be enough?
Yeah, but think about it this way.
Okay.
Taking care of your hygiene, it's a form of self-respect.
It's like saying, I care about myself enough to put in the effort.
And that can translate into confidence and attractiveness.
It's true. It also shows consideration for the people you're with. Like, imagine meeting a friend for coffee.
Yeah.
If you've made an effort with your appearance, you come across as approachable, you know?
Right. It's like you respect their time.
Exactly. It's
Well,
not about being vain. It's about conveying a sense of respect for both yourself and for the people you're with.
I like that.
Now, get ready for this. The video dives into something really interesting. The power of a smile.
Okay. A smile. Sometimes I feel a little self-conscious about smiling. You know,
Yeah.
like it's forced or insincere or something.
I get it, but the video actually calls it a superpower.
A superpower, really?
I know, right? So how can something so simple be so impactful?
That's a good question.
Well, think of it this way. A smile is a form of nonverbal communication that instantly makes people feel more at ease.
Oh, I see.
It creates this warmth, this connection.
Makes you seem friendly, approachable.
Exactly. It's like a universal sign of, hey, I'm open to connecting with you.
I see. But isn't there a danger of overdoing it? Like, do I have to walk around grinning like a maniac all the time?
No, of course not.
Okay.
The key is authenticity. A genuine smile comes from a place of joy and kindness.
Oh, okay.
It's about tapping into those positive feelings and letting them shine through.
I got it. Not forcing it, letting it flow naturally.
Exactly. They even suggest thinking about something that makes you happy right before you walk into a social situation. You know, maybe a funny memory or the anticipation of meeting someone you care about.
So you're basically priming yourself to unleash those good vibes.
Exactly. And speaking of self-expression, the video goes on to talk about clothing
Okay, clothes.
and its role in attractiveness.
Right.
But they emphasize personal style
Not following trends.
over expensive brands or
Yeah.
fleeting trends. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people get tripped up, you know? It's easy to get caught up in trying to keep up with the latest fashion fads.
It's exhausting trying to keep up with all that.
Yeah, but the video really encourages us to focus on what makes us feel good and confident.
It's about using clothing as a way to express yourself, not to impress others. Imagine you're getting ready for a party.
Okay.
Instead of agonizing over what's trendy, You choose an outfit that truly reflects your personality. It makes you feel fantastic.
Yeah, and when you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows.
It does.
Mm.
And it boosts your confidence, which in turn makes you more attractive. It's this amazing cycle.
So it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and projecting that confidence outward.
Precisely. They even use this term enclothed cognition,
Enclothed cognition.
which is the idea that what we wear can actually impact how we think and feel.
Interesting.
And when you're confident in your own skin,
Right.
that's incredibly attractive.
And that brings us to, I think, what is really a core element of attractiveness, and that's confidence. The video emphasizes the importance of genuine self-assurance, not arrogance, but that inner belief in yourself.
It's magnetic. Confidence draws people in.
Absolutely.
It makes them want to be around you. And the best part is, it's not something you're born with. It's something you build.
Right, so how do we actually build genuine confidence?
Well, they offer some practical advice in the video. They suggest reflecting on your past successes,
Okay.
no matter how big or small they are.
So thinking about times when we felt good about ourselves.
Exactly. Remember those moments where you felt truly confident and ask yourself, what led to that feeling?
So instead of focusing on our shortcomings, we're focusing on what we've done well.
Precisely. Acknowledge your strengths, celebrate those victories.
Okay.
And they also encourage us to step outside our comfort zones,
Yep.
try something new.
Oh, yeah. Push those boundaries.
Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, that confidence muscle gets a little bit stronger.
It's like a workout for your self-esteem.
Exactly. And here's where the video takes a really interesting turn. They talk about the connection between kindness and attractiveness.
Kindness.
Yeah, kindness.
I mean, we usually think about attractiveness in terms of, physical appearance or personality, but kindness, how does that fit in?
Well, think about it this way. When you're kind to others, you create this positive energy around you.
Okay.
People are naturally drawn to that, to those who make them feel good.
It's like kindness becomes a part of your aura.
Exactly.
Mm.
They even use this simple example. Imagine seeing someone struggling with their groceries.
Oh.
You offer to help, and it brightens their day, but it also makes you feel good.
So kindness is a win-win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Makes you more attractive to others, and it boosts your own well-being.
I like that a lot.
And it doesn't have to be these grand gestures,
Right.
Small acts of kindness, like holding the door open for someone or offering a genuine compliment, they can have a huge impact.
So it's about making that conscious choice to sprinkle those acts of kindness throughout our day.
And create that attractive energy.
Exactly. And this actually ties into another fascinating aspect that they bring up, a positive attitude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But isn't there a danger of, being overly positive? Like, what about when things are actually tough?
Well, they're not advocating for what they call toxic positivity,
Right.
where you ignore negative emotions.
Okay.
It's more about cultivating a resilient mindset, a can-do spirit that inspires people.
So facing challenges with optimism.
Exactly. They give an example of facing a problem with friends. You could stress out and complain, or you could approach it with a positive outlook and focus on finding solutions.
I know which person I'd rather hang out with.
Exactly. And that's what makes you more attractive. Being the person who lifts others up, not drags them down.
And finally, they talk about the importance of good communication.
Communication is key.
Yeah, but communication is such a broad topic. What aspects do they highlight?
Well, they stress the importance of active listening.
Active listening, right?
When someone is talking to you, put away your phone, make eye contact, and really engage with what they're saying.
Make the other person feel heard and valued.
Exactly. It's crucial for building those strong connections.
Right. Those connections are what make life rich.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when it's your turn to speak, be clear, concise, and respectful.
And honest.
Express your thoughts and feelings openly, but with empathy.
So it's about that balance between assertiveness and understanding.
Right. Because good communication isn't just about the words we use.
It's also about body language.
It's about our tone of voice and the energy we bring to the interaction.
So it's about being present, being kind, and being authentic in those interactions.
And those qualities are universally attractive no matter where you go.
Absolutely. We've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
We've explored the foundations of attractiveness, physical well-being, hygiene, the power of a smile, personal style, and genuine confidence.
Yeah, it's all connected.
It really is.
And we've touched on those sometimes overlooked but equally important aspects: kindness, a positive attitude, and communication.
And this is just the beginning.
There's more.
In the next part of our deep dive, we're going to explore even more actionable tips for cultivating these qualities
Yeah, we're going to get practical.
and putting them into practice, so stay tuned. And we're back for part two of our deep dive into attractiveness. We've already uncovered some pretty interesting stuff, right?
Yeah, we're starting to see that true attractiveness goes way beyond those superficial things.
Absolutely. It's about cultivating those inner qualities, the stuff that really makes you shine from within.
Right. And in this part, we're going to get even more tactical.
Love it.
We're going to explore how to actually put these principles into action.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, what's the first step on this path to becoming more, well, magnetic?
Well, the video suggests starting with a simple but powerful practice,
Yeah.
gratitude.
Gratitude, okay.
They recommend beginning each day by just jotting down 3 things you're grateful for.
So, before you even get out of bed.
Yeah, it's like a mental reset button, you know?
Okay, I can see that.
It helps you set the tone for the day, focusing on the positive right from the start.
It's like choosing to see the good before anything else can cloud your perspective.
Exactly. But what about those inevitable negative thoughts that pop up throughout the day?
Oh, yeah, those are the worst.
How can we deal with those?
Yeah.
Well, the video offers this technique called cognitive reframing.
Cognitive reframing. Okay, I like the sound of that already.
So instead of letting negative thoughts spiral out of control, challenge them.
So, like, talk back to them.
Yeah, exactly. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there a more balanced way to look at this?
Okay, so it's not about denying reality. It's about choosing a more empowering way to see things.
Precisely. You're training your mind to focus on solutions and possibilities instead of getting stuck in negativity.
And that can change how you present yourself to the world.
Absolutely. If you feel more positive on the inside, it's going to show on the outside.
Right. It's like your inner state is reflected in your outer energy.
Exactly. And the video actually take this idea a step further and suggests doing a wardrobe reframe.
A wardrobe reframe.
Wow.
Interesting.
They encourage you to go through your closet and pick out the clothes that make you feel amazing, the ones that really boost your confidence.
So it's about curating a wardrobe that really supports you, supports your authentic self-expression.
Exactly. It's not about following trends or wearing expensive brands. It's about choosing clothes that make you feel like the best version of yourself.
I love that. It's like giving yourself permission to shine, to express your unique style.
Exactly. And if you notice some gaps in your wardrobe, those missing pieces that would really complete your style,
Yeah.
then make a plan to find them, but shop intentionally. Focus on what feels good and represents you.
Shop with intention. I love that.
And speaking of expressing yourself, the video also encourages experimenting with hairstyles and makeup.
For fun.
It's about embracing your creativity and using these tools to enhance your natural beauty and boost your confidence.
Like a little makeover magic.
Exactly. But let's not forget, this deep dive is about more than just outward appearances.
Right. It's about that inner work, too.
Yeah. The video emphasizes the importance of acknowledging and celebrating your accomplishments.
Oh, I love that. It's so easy to get caught up in striving for the next thing and forget to appreciate how far we've come.
Exactly. Take some time to really reflect on your journey, on your successes, both personal and professional.
It's like giving yourself a pat on the back for all the hard work you've put in.
Exactly. And you know what? For an extra boost of confidence, the video suggests stepping outside of your comfort zone.
I'm all about that. What kind of things are they recommending?
It could be anything, really. From striking up a conversation with someone new to learning a new skill or taking on a challenging project at work.
It's about proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you think.
Exactly. It's about expanding your horizons and pushing your own boundaries.
Okay, so we're stretching ourselves mentally, but what about physically?
Right. The video also highlights the importance of movement and nourishing your body with healthy foods.
So even just a short walk can make a difference.
Absolutely. Even a short walk or workout can boost your energy levels and improve your mood.
It's like a quick pick-me-up for your mind and body.
And choosing nutritious foods helps you look and feel your best.
So it's all about creating that foundation of physical well-being, which then supports everything else we're talking about.
Exactly. It's all connected.
Now, let's go back to one of my favorite parts of this video. The link between kindness and attractiveness.
Ah, yes. Kindness.
How can we practically bring more kindness into our daily lives?
The video emphasizes that it's not about those big over-the-top gestures. It's about those small, consistent acts of kindness that can really brighten someone's day.
The little things, right?
Exactly.
Mm.
It could be as simple as holding the door for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or just really listening when someone needs to talk.
And I think those small acts often make the biggest difference.
They do. And the video reminds us that kindness is contagious. You know,
Oh, I love that.
when we act with kindness, it inspires others to do the same.
It's like this ripple effect of positivity.
Exactly. And that interconnectedness also plays a role in communication.
Okay, communication. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but I'm eager to dive deeper.
Yeah, let's do it.
What are some key takeaways from the video in terms of becoming a more effective communicator?
Well, they really stress the importance of active listening. When someone is talking to you, put away your phone, make eye contact, and really engage with what they're saying.
It's about being present in the moment, right?
Exactly. It's about showing the other person that you truly value what they have to say.
Because feeling heard and understood, that's so important.
It is. And when it's your turn to speak, be clear and concise, be respectful,
And honest.
express your thoughts and feelings openly, but always with empathy.
So it's about finding that balance between assertiveness and understanding.
Absolutely. And remember, communication is not just about the words we use. It's also about our body language, our tone of voice, and even the energy we bring to the interaction.
It's about creating that positive, engaging dynamic that makes people feel comfortable and connected.
Exactly.
So it's all about being present, being kind, and being authentic in those interactions.
And those are the qualities that truly make us more attractive in every sense of the word.
I love that. We've covered a lot of ground in this second part of our deep dive. We've explored actionable ways to cultivate those inner qualities that make us more magnetic.
We're putting those principles into practice.
Exactly. But this journey isn't over yet. In the final part of this deep dive, we're going to explore how to embrace our authenticity and truly let our unique light shine. So stay with us.
All right. Welcome back to the deep dive for our final part.
You know, it's amazing how much we've uncovered in this exploration of attractiveness.
It really is. We've gone beyond those surface level assumptions and discovered that true attractiveness is so much more than just looks.
Yeah, it's about cultivating those inner qualities that make us magnetic,
Exactly. And in this last part, we're going to distill all of this into some actionable steps.
Love it. Let's get practical. So what's step one on this path to becoming our most attractive selves?
Well, remember that gratitude practice we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Start your day by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for. It's a simple but powerful way to shift your perspective to the positive.
Okay, gratitude, check. But, those negative thoughts, they can be pretty sneaky. They always seem to find a way to creep back in. How do we deal with those?
Right, well, that's where cognitive reframing comes in. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and challenge that thought. Is it really true? Is there a more balanced way to view the situation?
So we're basically becoming thought detectives, looking for a more empowering perspective.
Exactly. You're training your mind to focus on solutions, not problems.
Okay, I like that. Now, let's talk about something a little more tangible, our wardrobes. You mentioned this wardrobe reframe before. Remind me, what was the key takeaway there?
Go through your closet and find those clothes that make you feel absolutely amazing. The ones that express your personality, boost your confidence, the clothes that make you feel like you can conquer the world.
It's about finding those pieces that truly represent you.
Right. And if you realize there are some gaps, make a plan to fill them. But be intentional about it. Choose clothes that make you feel good and reflect your unique style.
It's like creating a wardrobe that tells your story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, why not experiment with a new hairstyle or makeup look? It can be a fun way to shake things up and enhance your natural beauty.
A little makeover magic never hurt anyone. But as we've discussed, this deep dive is about so much more than just outward appearances. It's about that inner confidence, that genuine self-assurance that radiates outward. How do we cultivate that?
Take a few minutes today to reflect on your accomplishments, both big and small. It's easy to get caught up in striving for the next thing and forget to appreciate how far you've already come.
Yeah, we need those reminders sometimes.
We do. And to really boost that confidence, try stepping outside your comfort zone today. Challenge yourself to do something that stretches you, whether it's talking to a new person or tackling a challenging task.
It's about proving to ourselves that we're capable of more than we think.
Exactly. And while we're stretching our minds, let's not forget to take care of our bodies. Make time for movement today, even if it's just a short walk. And nourish your body with healthy food.
It's amazing how taking care of our physical well-being can positively impact every other aspect of our lives.
Absolutely. It's all connected.
Now, one of the most surprising and insightful takeaways from this deep dive has been the link between kindness and attractiveness. It's not something we usually associate with attractiveness, but it makes so much sense. How can we integrate more kindness into our daily routines?
It's about those small, consistent acts of kindness,
Mm,
like holding the door open for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or simply listening attentively when someone needs to talk.
those little things can have such a big impact.
They do. And remember, kindness is contagious. It inspires others to do the same.
It creates a ripple effect of positivity.
Exactly. And that interconnectedness is also key when it comes to communication.
Okay, communication. We've touched on it throughout this deep dive. But what's the most important takeaway when it comes to becoming a more effective communicator?
Practice active listening. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and truly engage with the person you're talking to. Ask questions, show empathy, and make them feel heard and understood.
It's about making that conscious effort to be present and attentive in our interactions.
Exactly. And when it's your turn to speak, be clear, concise, and respectful. Express your thoughts and feelings openly, but with empathy.
It's about finding that balance between assertiveness and compassion.
And all of these qualities, kindness, confidence, good communication, a positive attitude, they're all rooted in that core principle of authenticity.
That's been the golden thread throughout this whole deep dive.
It has. It's not about trying to fit in or be someone we're not. It's about embracing our individuality and letting our unique light shine.
And that's what makes us truly attractive.
It's about celebrating our authentic selves, flaws and all.
This deep dive has been a fantastic reminder that attractiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's about continually growing and evolving.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Celebrate those small wins, embrace the challenges, and never stop learning and growing.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, we'd love to hear from you. What resonated with you the most? What one small change are you going to make today to boost your attractiveness?
And here's a final thought. The video we explored focused on English learners. But how can these principles be applied to communication and connection in any situation, regardless of language or culture?
It's a great reminder that true attractiveness transcends language barriers. It's about those fundamental human qualities that connect us all.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time, keep shining.